In project execution, distinguishing risks from issues are essential. Risks are potential future events that may impact the project, while issues are present challenges requiring an immediate attention. For example, the risks of a supplier delay becomes an issue when the delay actually occurs. So effective issue management ensures that these challenges are addressed promptly, minimizing the disruption. And again, to distinguish between the risks and issues, while risks and issues may seem similar, they require different management approaches. For instance, the possibility of a system crashes, the possibility of a system crashes is a risk. But if the system crashes, it becomes an issue. So recognizing these distinction enables the project teams to use and appropriate tools and techniques for resolution. So again, to summarize the difference between risks and issues. So we say that risks are uncertain events and issues are current problems. Risks are managed proactively. On the other hand, issues are resolved reactively, which both requires a documentation and structured process to handle. Here are the common types of issues in the execution phase. So common issues in execution can range from technical challenges like software bugs to resource conflicts and stakeholder alignment. The technical issues such as also the system failure or software bugs, and these are considered as an issues. Also, you have the resource related issues, which including shortages or resource conflicts. And the final common type of issues in the execution you might face is the stakeholder issues, such as misalignment or unavailability, or maybe the misalignment with the project goals or different priorities. And all of these issues, you need to have let's say a reactive action to handle these issues. How to track project issues? So tracking issues systematically is important. An issue log helps documenting the problems, assigning an ownership, and monitoring the resolution progress. So if you want to track these project issues in a more effective way, ensure you know to use this issue log to document any issue that it happens to the project and prioritize them based on their, let's say, severity and impact. Also, ensure to assign an ownership to track the resolution timelines. If there is no accountability in resolving these issues, this will create a confusion and conflicts later. Sure also to have a regular updates to ensure to ensure the transparency and accountability on resolving these issues. Now let's understand how to resolve the project issues. So resolving project issues require a structural approach such as analyzing the root causes to identify effective solutions, also collaborate with the relevant stakeholders and teams who have faced such issues, and based on that they become an expert, and that you can utilize it as an expert judgment to handle and resolve these issues. You also need to prioritize the resolution based on impact and urgency. For instance, if the project teams faces a delays due a lack of resources, engaging the stakeholders to reallocate the resources or adjust the timelines can effectively address the issue. Here are the tools to let's say to manage the issues. Tools like Jira or Trello or the Microsoft project streamlines the issue tracking and documenting, also the resolution. We said about also the issue log as one of these, let's say, to manage the risks and keep a record for all of these risks at the issue log. The root cause analysis tools like the fishbone diagrams also it's used to handle the issues, to understand the root causes of a certain issue that happens to the project. You may also collaborate with the stakeholders and use different tools, to identify the root causes, to come up with, let's say, with a resolution or an action. Then you also need to assign the accountability for the person or the team who's gonna take the action to ensure that the issue resolution is implemented effectively. The importance of timely issue resolution. Timely resolution of issues prevent them from escalating and affecting project objectives. So think as if there's an issue happen to the project and you do nothing about it, of course the impact will become bigger on the project objectives. So um, think of delays in implementing the resolution or not taking an action on these issues can escalate the impact. Quick action maintains the project momentum and builds stakeholder confidence on the project teams. Documenting the lessons learned. Documenting lessons learned from a resolved issue helps improving the future project execution. And you start by capturing the resolved issue and their solution. Then you identify the patterns to prevent their recurrence. Uh, as part of the continuous learning and continuous improvement, ensure to share these insights for the future project manager so they can learn from the, let's say, issue that you faced with the solution that you implemented to reduce the impact on the project. Let's look at one of these real world example of issue management. Let's say in a scenario of resolving resource shortage in product launch, the approach here is followed as a solution is that the reallocation of the team members and external hiring. The outcome here would be successful product delivery on schedule. Summarize our session on handling risks and let's say handling issues execution. We say that effective issue management um, it has to distinguish between the potential risks and current challenges or issues, using a structured process and tools to resolve these problems promptly. Documenting these lessons or issues with their resolution ensures a continuous improvement and preparedness for the preparedness for the future project.